Live from my mother's basement, here's Johnny! Hooray! So, this is going to be a video response to the British Fist, or more specifically, Daniel Parkin. This is a video that will be addressing Jeff Hardy and the immediate push back into the main event title spot, and my feelings about such incident. Let's take a trip down memory lane for a second, shall we? Any of us that are TNA fans and remember Victory Road and the abortion of a main event match that was Sting versus Jeff Hardy, which was about, I don't know, 4.5 seconds long, I think. They had enough time to get Hardy to the ring, even though he was in no condition to really walk down there himself, and then proceed to get dropped on his head and covered by Sting so that he couldn't get up. He was in no condition to compete. He screwed over a bunch of people that had ordered that pay-per-view. He let everybody in the business down that day. He was their title holder. When you have a championship belt around your waist, you literally have the entire company on your back. You're the guy that people are saying represents the company the best. Like, you are the main draw for that company. You totally have the privilege of wearing their title. Any prestige that title had up until that point, I feel like Jeff Hardy kind of said, oh, you know what, fuck it, let me flush this down the toilet, because my addiction, my habit, my whatever you want to call it, my shortcomings, my flaws are more important than putting on a show for the people that are paying me. I just, this is my bias about the entire issue. It's a good word, issue. Because this is an issue. And, people in the YWC, you can choose to agree, you can choose to disagree. Jeff Hardy doesn't deserve to be a main eventer because of his actions at Victory Road. He proved that he can't handle it. He proved that, doing drugs and getting high and popping pills or whatever he's doing is more important than, the success of the company that employs him. He made everybody associated with that company look like shit that night. And now all of a sudden, he's going to be featured in a match with a stipulation that says if he beats Jeff Jarrett, who, by the way, is a mid-card piece of crap, whose career has never meant anything, and the only reason he was a world champion is because of a friendship with Vince Russo. Just because you can beat a guy like that automatically puts you in a #1 contender spot for a shot at the TNA heavyweight title there? No. I don't agree with this. I think that it's completely rushed. This whole Road to Redemption story could have been big. I don't hate Jeff Hardy. When he debuted, toward the kind of middle of the Attitude Era there, and he was a tag team wrestler, and him and Matt had good matches, and but I never really said to myself, hey, this is going to be a guy that's going to go on later on to hold world titles and stuff. I never saw him as one of those guys. But some people, their whole wrestling fandom is because of this guy, and they're entitled to that. You can be a Jeff Hardy fan, and I won't rip you down for that, but you can't tell me that this guy deserves to be going into Genesis as a #1 contender to the title and possibly even have a chance to win it back, when months ago he couldn't be bothered to show up for the fucking event in a condition worthy of competing. I mean, what is he trying to pull, a Scott Hall? Granted, now Hardy's come back and he's been clean on television when we've seen him, and you know, he's tried to make whatever apologies on screen or whatever, and I liked that, but I thought there should have been a lot more of that. Now all of a sudden Sting is putting him in matches because the management wants to capitalize on the fact that they still have a name like Jeff Hardy. I don't understand that. I don't see how you could just kind of forgive and forget this soon. Let's just pray that Bobby Roode can hang on to that title for a while and give Jeff Hardy the chance to really prove this redemption thing if he's really going to be a major player for TNA. I don't want to spend, 20 minutes bitching about why this is or isn't a good idea, because I think, a lot of people are going to agree that this is kind of bullshit. If anything, this match between Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett should have been a loser leaves town match. I don't get why you would put him near the main event yet. I don't know how beating Jeff Jarrett constitutes you to a main event spot. I mean, he really should have had to work his way up the card. If anything, he should have probably started back down either X Division or at least TV title hunt. Or not even that. I mean, he should have been beating guys like Robbie Ease and Jesse Sorensen's, and just really working his way back up the card, and not. I mean, this guy probably should have been involved in like a tag team situation or something, so that it wasn't even all about him. I'm confused. But that's me. That's my opinion, and I'm sure that everybody out there wants to know yours. I'm included in this. What do you guys think about this whole Jeff Hardy incident? Do you think that he deserves it? Do you think that he deserves a bunch of crap that the YWC is going to give him? Put your thoughts below. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.